Comox, we call it the Comox box, here in the Comox Valley, where these are very standard houses that were basically pre-approved by the municipalities.
As the NDP's campaign bus rolled through Courtenay, the city's mayor says his community is a good example of the kind of thinking needed to spur home construction.
People could just walk in and they knew pretty much what the cost was going to be, but because they were doing them on such a volume, it allowed them to be deployed much faster and much less expensive.
Speaking in nearby Cumberland, NDP leader David Eby touted a plan to use prefabricated homes, which can be built in as little as 12 weeks.
In a controlled factory environment, you can build faster, you can build with less waste. The homes that are built are more consistent and more efficient, and it's cheaper.
He also highlighted new provincial laws that allow multifamily units on single-family lots. BC Conservative leader John Rustad unveiled his housing plan in Surrey. He's pledging to fast-track development permits, introduce new tax incentives to spur rental buildings, and remove zero-emission targets, which he says puts an unnecessary burden on builders.
It's estimated that the costs have increased between 30% and 40% for middle-class housing under this NDP, with their hidden taxes associated with the step code and other components associated with this.
Rustad says he would scrap the NDP's multifamily housing law, which some mayors have said does not work for their communities. Rustad also says he would not force low-barrier supportive housing on any community, and he would shut down existing sites if residents are causing problems. The BC Green Party candidate for Courtenay Comox says neither the Conservatives nor NDP are doing enough to address the province's homelessness crisis.
All I've heard is involuntary care. That is the only solution that I've heard. And it is not a solution that is compassionate. It's not even a solution based on evidence.
Hamir says the Greens would increase the use of tiny homes for people living on the streets, like has already been done in Victoria and Duncan. Katie DeRosa, CBC News, Cumberland.